Good evening, Jets fans. I come from the Nick Shine Show studios, live in Woodbridge, New Jersey, where today the New York Jets, our Jets, had a press conference introducing their new general manager and their new head coach. There was a lot to discuss. There's a lot to look forward to. There's more questions that we need to get answered, and we will do all of that, or we'll try to at least, in just a few minutes. I am your host, Nick. You are the tremendous chat. Let's get this party started. Let's have a fun night. Let's talk Jets. And let's get hopeful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nick Shine Show.
This is his Bobby in his orange chair. See, this is him. I like the Jets come on. Look.
It's got me.
Jets recover the fumble!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic. Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
It's got me.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other. Merry Christmas! And let the Jets suck while Bobby yells at Santa.
Shut the fuck up.
Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat stiff. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a far you ripped? Too much egg in your all the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and
Hey all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass. And that will surely blow. Hey fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Don't piss Charles off, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Nick Shine Show. And for those of you that might not know some info about the Nick Shine Show and what's to come, well, let me tell you. March 1st, merch store. What might you see at the Nick Shine Show store? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were having a watch party today in the Discord. Myself, Addison, Nate, mostly the board of directors, Tom Ace. There was a bunch of us there. And the second we heard Aaron Glenn say, we're the freaking New York Jets and we're built for this shit. Collectively, we all were like, we need that on a shirt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did just that right after work. It's the first Nick Shine Show shirt. We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit. I like it. I hope you like it. I know Luppy likes it. Luppy said, I love the shirt and the chesticles so damn much, I'm going to become a member of the channel. Luppy, Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. You're a good man, and I hope you stick around. If you aren't already, if you're on Discord, friend me. It's still Proud NYJ Fan, as Chiefs Fan told us last night. That's my Discord name still. I can't change that. At least I haven't been able to. But you got to like it, right? Got the logo. I think the logo looks really good on the shirt. It fades out a little bit over here. I kind of like that. Makes the letters pop more. And we're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit. Just want to let you people know that there is a opening on the Nick Shine Show board of directors. Nate, you had a good run. Lasted longer than I ever thought you would. Pause, no Diddy. That's what she said. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As previously stated, I am your host, Nick. Hit the like button. As you know here, or you might not, I will tell you. When we get to 69 likes, Tom Ace's rule, who am I to argue with Tom? He's on the board. We dropped the call-in link. So, to quote Nate, please like the show so I don't have to hear this idiot talk much longer. Don't piss Nate off. Or if you do piss him off, thank you, because that directs his attention from picking on me to picking on you. Now, let's say what's up to everybody. I'm going to do a flyby quick because there's a lot of you here. Thank you. Stack. That's it. We are the New York Jets. We are built for this shit. Mr. Business is here. John B. Mark Ferraro. Is it Thursday? You're here early. Josh Allen Avatar, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone golf clap for Josh Allen Avatar. Through his support behind the Bills last week, and the Bills are eliminated. Thank you. Carly's here. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly the gentlemen, and some of you ladies, I know how you shiners get. Please act accordingly. No asking about Ace. No talking about Aaron Jones running it up the middle. Swamp Ranger, it's sad when Glenn said we're built for this shit. I thought to myself, what, losing? Swamp, I'm going to tell you what I thought. We're built to overcome the adversity. We're built to overcome the questions. We're built to push through this. He was here as a player with 2-14, 3-13, 1-15, 9-7, 12-4, AFC Championship with a lead at halftime to go to the Super Bowl. Multiple playoff teams, multiple Pro Bowls. He knows what it takes to turn around the franchise and be a part of it. That's what he's built for. And that's what we're built for. And if you're not you, Swamp, just in general, if you're not built for it, this ain't the right team for you. You got to be loyal. You got to be willing to persevere. You got to be willing to overcome. That's what being a Jets fan's about. I hope you stick around, and I hope your mentality turns around, because someday good things will happen. Three Siblings is here, our good friend. Love Bites, good evening to you. Tom Ace, it's always shine time. My favorite name in all of Jets history, JoJo Townsell. Welcome, JoJo. KC Kevin is here. Three-peat. I'm not even mad at this point. Do it. I hope you do it. I really do. What do I care? Kelsey and Swift got it last year, so what matters if they get another one? Keep Philly from getting one. Those people don't deserve to be happy about anything. Best thing that ever happened to them was Rocky, and that was made up. Who else we got in the chat? Thank you, everyone. M. Villette, as previously mentioned. Luppy, not Lumpy, as another show host may call him. The legend Bobby Midnight. If you have a minute and you haven't already, go subscribe. Help him out. He's trying to push for 500. I think he's just over 300. His show returns on Wednesday, the 29th. Let's help our friend out. Give him a nice little boost in subs, even though he's been unable to do shows. Chrome is here. What's up, Chrome? Patty Grimes, our resident Detroit Lion fan. Patty, thank you for giving us Coach Glenn back. Much love and respect to you and all the other Lions fans that have been showing up in the chat lately. Nate wants to be turned up. Don't piss him off. I said earlier, please don't piss Nate off. Again, Luppy, thank you for being a member of the channel. My good friend Adam, New York Sports, Wicker Media is here. I saw he's very close to 1,000. I looked, I saw the other day he was on. Go help him out. Help him hit 1,000. Help everyone grow here. That's what Jets fans do. We help each other out. Addison, welcome. Welcome, good sir. Mess. Jerome Strax in the house. Luppy with a super chat. Love the shirt. Too long for me to be member. Love the shirt. Too long for me to be member. Love the shirt too. Help me out here. I need translation. Jay Graves is here. She's okay. Love me some Graves. David D, another Lions fan in the chat. Thank you for showing up. C. Patty Grimes, our first resident Detroit Lion fan. For all things Detroit Lions fan in the chat, you have now started a Lions community in the chat here. Infrared, what's up, my good friend? Who else we got? Speed round. Pew. Franklin. Oscar. Oh, my. Nathan Shells. I'm looking. I'm scanning. Yeah. Listen to Jay. Clancy, the board of directors had a meeting before you woke up today, and they decided to move it up to 8:30. And me being a man of the people, I have to listen to the board. But to everyone else who's here, thank you. Thank you. Jet 41, welcome back, my friend. Ricky, New York Live. Who else we got? I'm going fast. 25. Luppy gift not only became a member, he also said, I'm going to gift a membership. And he gifted a membership that went to load. Oh, why is the Wi-Fi off? Bloop, bloop, bloop. To Rick Ferdy. Rick was here last night. Thank you, Luppy. I appreciate you, sir. So right now, we've risen. We fell off a little bit last week, and we've risen. After that, oh, wait, 2 memberships. We are now 16 members away from adding a new emoji tonight. So if you feel like gifting, there's a perk to it. Not only do you help another member of the community out, but you could help us get closer to a new level and adding a new emoji, not changing out an old one, adding a new one. Mr. Gorman, I respectfully say to you that I will not see Charles all week. I will not be with him on Saturday, and I have nothing to do with anything that your son may take part in all week. Your son's a good man, and it's all Clancy's fault. Blame Clancy. That's Clancy. He's up all night, available. He works the night shift here on the Nick Shine Show, and he can be had at any time, literally. So let's get into it. Thank you, everyone, for choosing to be here tonight. I do appreciate that. Now, with the New York Jets, how do you not love Aaron Glenn? I don't think there's any bullshit when Aaron Glenn talks. I think he's authentic. I think he's real. I think you can see why this guy went from attempting to be a businessman, having a chain of stores, restaurants, and his wife said to him as he's yelling on the couch, go be a coach. Call Bill Parcells. Who else would you call if you want to get into coaching? Call Bill Parcells. In his words, the greatest coach ever. And Parcells said, go start off in scouting. Learn it from the bottom up. I don't want to be a scout. He goes, no, you're going to do it. And the fact that he did it when he didn't want to shows, number one, respect. I like that. You call someone for advice. You might not like what they tell you, but you do it. I did that. I'll tell you. Dom C and Green Bean, when I decided to get sober, those were the first two people that I got on the phone with. And I didn't like everything that they said to me. I didn't agree with it. I was in a real bad place. But they said, both of them separately, you got to do this, this, and this. And I was like, fuck, I don't know. They're like, you got to fucking do it. If you're calling me and asking me for advice, I'm telling you what the fuck to do. Do it. And I did. And life got better. So I respect Aaron Glenn because I've been there. I wanted to get on a path. I didn't know how to achieve the goal and meet the destination. And then you go to people who have done it and you take their advice and you run with it. So now, Aaron Glenn, scout, college scout, on the road, long days, long drives, regional scout. That sucks. It sucks. But he did it. He then moves on into the coaching ranks, assistant, secondary coach, finds his way to Detroit under Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, who had a powerful, impactful, even mocked press conference when he became head coach, followed through on everything they said they were going to do. They're going to punch people in the mouth. They're a more physical team in the league than Detroit. If there are, there's not many. There's not many teams that can push Detroit around. You might be able to finesse them. And with all the injuries that they had this year, you may have been able to. But a full-strength Detroit team does not get pushed around or bullied. They fight. Now, Aaron Glenn leads the defense. Last couple of years, his name has been bouncing around as somebody in the coaching cycle. Where is he going to end up? We hope we didn't need him here because we hoped Saleh and the Rodgers thing worked out. It didn't. Aaron Glenn said today, the minute that this job opened up, he knew he had work to finish there, but his eye was on the prize. And for Aaron Glenn, who was drafted by this team in 1994, 12th overall, his dream came true. Last Wednesday, he agreed to terms, and today, he was announced as the 22nd head coach in our history. How can you not love that? Forget everything that we have with our roster, quarterback, the holes on our team, the young guys that have to be signed. Just this story alone, to get to this point, is pretty awesome. It's a success story in the NFL. It really is. I'm happy for him. As a guy who, I was a kid. I was my son's age. I was 16 years old when Aaron Glenn made his NFL debut in 1994. So for my son, for someone who gets drafted this year, ends up being the Jets coach 30 years from now, that's remarkable. Nothing but success to Coach Glenn. He's not calling the defense. He will be the head coach. He will manage the game, manage the clock, hopefully better than some people that we've had here as of recent. Be better with the timeouts, be better with clock management, be better at a lot of things because we deserve it. Yeah, I showered. Sometimes it curls up after. Got to do that when you're on live TV. I don't have a makeup crew yet. Carly, you want to be hair and makeup? Let me know. Adam says 22 head coaches in 65 years. Just a little bit more than the Steelers. Just a couple more. Barely. All right, Carly, my studio's in my bedroom. It was just an invite. If you're going to shoot me down in front of everybody, at least come up with something good. Now, let's move on to the Muji. I felt bad that his family couldn't be there. They got hit with the flu right before the flight. You get a job as a general manager. One of the cool things is having those photo ops with your family, having them there, having them see you hit the pinnacle of success in your field. I feel bad that that was taken from the family. I'm sure the family will get out here at some point. I'm sure they'll have their moment. I'm sure they'll do their family photo op at the facility. But enough of that. This man's got a lot of work to do. They got to make some big decisions with this franchise. Media tried to bait Glenn today into answering what they're going to do. He's like, we're going to talk to Rodgers. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to figure out what's best for the organization. You're not going to play your hand right now. You're not. You got to figure it out. You got to talk to Rodgers. You got to say, will you play for this? Or we want to move on. Or do you even want to play here? Rodgers is going to say, what kind of system you're going to run? Who's going to be the offensive coordinator? There's a lot of questions. And in time, we'll have the answers. We don't have them today. I know the New York media. I know the New York fan. We want answers immediately. We don't want to wait. We want to know. We want the info. We want the story. We want the scoop. We want to know what's going on with our favorite sports team. But now, it's going to take some time. Priority number one, assembling your staffs. Putting the coordinators in place. Very important. Having them put their staffs together. Bates today, Jets special team coach, long time, decided to go with Robert Saleh out to San Francisco. It's a lot of teams are starting to get their coordinators. The Bears, Pete Carroll is going to start putting his staff together in Vegas. Ben Johnson is going to call the plays down in Jacksonville. He's going to put his staff together. Aaron Glenn's got to start putting his together. Will Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn be going after the same people? Will there be a bidding war? We'll soon see. I'm curious to see how many people Aaron Glenn brings in from Detroit, who and if he retains it all from the Jets. We've talked about this. Odin and White Cotton are two guys that should be able to interview for their jobs, and I think should be very strong candidates to keep them. We saw what White Cotton did throughout the years. This year, they absolutely decimated the defensive line. You can't put that on him. You lose Jermaine Johnson, Tennessee game, I believe. You look at Will McDonald. Will McDonald elevated his game in year 2. Is this official, Franklin? Is that a prediction or is that news? Just clarify that for me. Thank you for watching. To all of you watching the show right now, if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you have a comment, super chat, you want to make sure I address it, you want to support the show, the channel, it'd be great. Super chat's a great way to get your comment online instantly. Gifted memberships. We are now 16 memberships away from adding a new emoji tonight on air. All right, thank you guys. I didn't see that. All right. Patty Grimes coming in from the Detroit news cycle. Mark Brunell, next Jets offensive coordinator. We shall see. Rick Kent. Rick Kent's here. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Kent's here. What time is it? Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe? That's for you, Mr. Kent. And the Vaseline was for Mr. Ace. What are the New York Jets going to do now? Assemble the staff, figure out the quarterback situation. We'll figure out the Rodgers situation. Figuring out the quarterback situation may take more time. Free agency, draft, June 1st cuts. Who knows? Trade market. I'd be very curious to see how this plays out. It's the offseason. It's the New York Jets. There will be a ton, absolute ton of news stories surrounding this team going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we have asked about the moon landing. We have asked for the JFK files to be released. The only topic more discussed in the last several months than the United States presidential election was the whereabouts and the well-being of the one and only Mr. Bonesy. We report today that he is well. I told you guys the other day, he's fine. I know you don't believe me. You always think I'm a stinky head liar. That's fine. But he's here. He is fine. Throw my dog a bone. Hit him with some bones in the chat. So, show him some love. Hit him with some Puff Addy emojis. I'm sure he's a big fan of that. Share the Puff Addy emoji. That's a big thing. Now, for those of you already making mandates and demands on a staff and a regime that do not even have the roster fully intact. There's a lot of free agents. Joe Douglas went all in last year. A lot of one-year deals, guys. It's going to be a huge changeover with what we look like from one year to the next. New regime, new guys, new skill sets. Can we stop with the mandate of what our record should be? Can we stop with the playoffs? We have to make the playoffs. We're fans. What we've been upset with and what we want doesn't have to match this regime. They weren't here the last 14 years. They're going to build it, and they're going to build for sustainable success. You heard it. You don't go in an all-in year to get sustainable success. You build it properly. You build it the right way so you can be in the running year after year after year. New Orleans with Drew Brees. Kansas City. The Steelers. Baltimore. Seattle under Pete Carroll. The 49ers with Shanahan. The Eagles now. The Packers. Now the Lions. These are teams. Houston. What looks like maybe Washington now. Teams that get it. Teams that can put a regime together and get success. Do some teams hit success in year one? Absolutely. And I tell you right now, there are not many logical, rational Washington fans who said we have to make the NFC Championship in year one. Lowered expectations, and they enjoyed one hell of a ride. And it looks like they may have a lot of more rides to enjoy in the future. Pause, no Diddy. That's what she said. I'm aware. Now, Ricky New York, good friend, just gifted a membership that went to KC Kevin. We are now 15 away, folks. We are now 15 memberships away. And you know what? I don't even care. I don't care. I'm going to get us 10 away right now. I want the new emoji. I'm going to give 5. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. That's my gift to you, the Jets fans, on the day of the new regime. We start from scratch. We hit new levels of greatness. My 5 memberships went to Chris 716, M. Villette, who's here? Love Bites, who's here? Rob V. We don't know where the fuck he is. You don't ask questions about Rob V's whereabouts. And Peter. Peter, who sounds like he's going to be the head of the bowling party. He seems to be the top dog. He seems to be ready to lead the charge on Saturday night. More info about that in a little bit because we have more action to get to. Ricky New York Live, talking about my Gleneration. Talking about my Gleneration. There you go. You even got a little song and dance out of me. I did it so well, I hope that the channels will get shut down for a perfect impersonation. Now, We are 5 memberships away because the great Knobcraft, the brand new homeowner in North Carolina, gifted 5 more. And they went to Amid, Armand, Mike Rotunda, Rob D, no relation to Rob V, and Eric Craig. Knob, thank you, my friend. Also, Luppy just said, tag Amit. He gifted a membership that went to AJ. Awesome. Thank you, Luppy. Again, we are 4 away, and we need to start discussing who, what, why, where, when, and how are we going to add this new emoji? Any thoughts? Usually what we've done in the past is whoever gets us to the new landmark gets to pick it. People have mentioned the Rick Kent. People have mentioned bringing back Dave Briga, who were upset that I removed it the other day. Who and what do we want? If you gift 5 memberships right now, your opinion matters most. And now we're down to 3 because Shandy Martin is watching the show and just said, I'm going to become a member of this guy's channel. Thank you, Shandy. I appreciate you. Welcome. No, Rick. If the chat says you need one, you need one. Thou shalt not deny the chat and what they ask for. I love you, Rick. Stay in your lane, pal. You don't tell the chat no. I don't even tell the chat no. Nate will tell the chat no. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. He's a dick. All right, Rick. There's no reason to call me names. There's no reason to call me names. And ladies and gentlemen, we just got a Sarah emoji because Hawk said, you know what? I'm gifting the 5. Do we get a Hawk and Sarah together photo? Woohoo! Hawk on an Aussie flag emoji. Do it. You fucking turncoat. You didn't even leave the country yet. It's not Hawk on an American flag. Hawk, I love you. Weed the people. I need you to get on the emoji. Ladies and gentlemen, our man Hawk just gifted 5. That went to Ron P., That Rusty Spooner, Rich, Hyder Ali, and MJ from Jax. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at an all-time high for memberships on this channel. I would like to thank all of you. There was some conspiracy. There was hate-gate going on from YouTube. We seem to be capped. We have blown through that cap. We have bust through the reservoir tip, if you will. And we have met new levels. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate all of you for helping this channel grow day to day, show to show. Right now, we are at 1,296 subscribers. We are 4 away from 1,300. If you are watching the show and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. We have a lot of fun. If you're new and you haven't seen it yet, boom. We are the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit. The Nick Shine Show. Couldn't wait. Went to get it done today. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys are awesome. This month has blown away any other month in the show's history with views, likes, shares, memberships, everything. Subscribers. We were at 1,200 subscribers on January 2nd. We're very close and could hit 1,300 subscribers during this show. Nate, I don't doubt that you just spit hate without all the information. You didn't have to explain that, man. Thank you, everybody. This show has been really, really taking off, and it's all because of you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. And I know I tell you all the time, and I wear my heart on my sleeve with it, but I love you. Thank you. Cheers to you guys. Coffee. It will be Hawk on an Aussie flag. That's what he demanded. I'm a little upset he didn't choose the American flag. He's choosing a flag of a country he's never even been to or stepped foot in. But here we are. You could have gifted the membership, Sarah, and then you could have chose. Knobcraft, it's been 9 hours and Muji is ready better than JD. Well, of course. He's not below 500. He's not 34 games below 500. It would take him 0-17 seasons to be the same amount of games below 500 as Joe Douglas. Bonesy, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Too soon? I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. I didn't mean to be mean. It's a new day. It's a new era. We have to be able to laugh about the past. I thought Connor said hi to me when he said, hey, guy. I was about to say hi, Connor. And he's like, no. Hi to the chat. Screw Nick. I don't want to say hi to Nick. Well, I'll say hi to you, Connor, because I'm a gentleman. Hi, Connor. Thanks for watching, buddy. And you know I'm only teasing you, pal. So, there's a lot that this regime needs to do. There's a lot that they have to get in place. We've discussed the roster. Defensive tackles, 6'4", 320 minimum. I need those guys. Right tackle, or I'm in favor of a right guard and moving Elijah Vera Tucker out. I want an absolute nasty mauler on the interior. I can't do it. AVT, he's a technician. He's too finesse for my liking in the interior on an offensive line in the NFL. I would slide him out the tackle, and I would go get an absolute mammoth monster. Go get one of these 6'6", 6'7" guys that are 330, 340, and just do what you did with Becton or what Philly did. Put him in a phone booth. Put him at guard. David Falele is even bigger in Baltimore. Put him at guard. Can't have all these guys out there who can't move trying to defend and block these pass rushers nowadays. Put him in a phone booth. Put a guy like that at guard. Go get me a monster. Build a massive line. I don't think Olu is a mauler. He's a pass blocker. Simpson's our nasty guy on the line. I need another nasty guy. Tittman has potential. I think Tittman was learning too much this year. Too many changes being made by the quarterback to have the young center be comfortable. Get a massive dude next to him. Slide AVT out to right tackle. I'd rather have AVT's footwork and technician at right tackle than have him being inside. Yes, Leppy, Moses is nasty. I don't know if Moses is going to want to stay. I don't know if a new regime is going to want to sign a 35-year-old tackle for one more year. They may want to get younger. They may want to get more athletic. I don't have anything against Moses. I just don't know if with everything we need, maybe you get cheaper there at the offensive line. I thought he'd be 35 by next season, Rick. That's why I said 35. I knew he was 34 now. If I'm a year off, I apologize. Sorry, I didn't want to upset you. You need to figure out, obviously, who's throwing the ball. You need to figure out who's catching the ball. If Rodgers is gone, Adams is gone. You need multiple wide receivers at that point. Multiple. Gibson's not an NFL player. He'll be exciting in the XFL. That's more his area. Is a new coach and regime and a new offense even interested in Corley, who couldn't get on the field this year? Or opposite, will they know how to utilize them? Will they create a set of plays for him and his skill set? Interesting. To be determined. Tight end room. I would take a big eraser and get rid of everyone. Yeboah is a free agent. Conklin should be gone. Ruckert has been useless. No offense to everyone out on Long Island. I know he's like the leader of Long Island, but he hasn't been very good. Or is it the Corley effect? Does a better scheme with just calling plays and running them help the young guy? We shall see. What does the new coaching staff think of players the previous regime and coaching staff had? There's turnover, guys. I'm not shit-talking players, but when you bring in a new staff and a new GM, they want to put their imprint on the team. They want to get their guys in the door. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of who it happens to. DJ Reed, gone. We're not paying more money for that. We're not paying 15 to 20 million and then potentially have to extend Sauce as well. This talks about Will Johnson, who might be available at 7. That would be an interesting route. You get 2 shutdown corners with Michael Carter in the slot, and now it gives your pass rushers more time to go. I said 2 years ago when we had that top 5 defense, I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's the cornerbacks giving the defensive line time to rush the passer, or if it's the quick pass rush helping out the secondary. I said, I never want to find out that answer. We found out this year. It was a little both. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one person who knows how to make an entrance of this magnitude when he enters the chat. Charles Gorman coming in. What is up, my bitches? Charles, your dad just texted me and said that please make sure my son walks in the door on Saturday like that. So we will. Charles, we will. For those of you who might not know what we're talking about, Saturday, we're saying it's a Shiner send-off for Hawk. We're going to get together, some shenanigans, some silliness, some debauchery in the afternoon, if you will. And then around 6 o'clock, we're going to head to bowling at Majestic Lanes in Woodbridge, with a B, because there's a Woodbridge up north by the stadium, Woodbridge, New Jersey. And we're going to have some fun. So far, we have, I believe, 15 people. 15 people have locked themselves in. We have 3 teams of 5 right now. One more commitment, and we have 4 teams of 4. And we can just absolutely take this place over and have a blast. It'll be a great time. It's sad the reason that we have to do it, but that's our boy. That's our boy. We have it no other way than to have a great time together. And Mr. Hawk, I picked up a gift for you today. I hope you like it. Let me add the emoji. Yes, it's Hope Lawn, which is part of Woodbridge. Yes, Nate. Let me add just any picture for now so we don't lose the emoji. If it refreshes tomorrow, we should be there. Memberships, emoji, add another. Boom, let's go. All right, just because this is one of the first pictures I have, Oh, man. File too big. Damn it. All right. Sorry. Before Boom and Sarah both yell at me, it's the Nick Shine Show. We'll be right back.
Let's go,
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Hi. All right. So this is just the most recent picture that I have until we get the picture of Hawk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you refresh YouTube right now, the NS logo is there. The NS logo is there. Enjoy. I think it's there. Oh, let me refresh. It is Addison Nate. Got it. So, Hawk, since you gifted to get us over the milestone, I will work on your emoji, my friend. I'm glad you guys like it. Glad you enjoy. Where are we at with likes? Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? You know the goal here on this channel is 69. 69 for the link, 100 for every stream. Thank you, because we've hit 4 straight shows with 100 likes. Yes, Clancy, I double-checked it earlier. It's at 480, actually. Why? Am I glitching? I was doing stuff with YouTube in the background, so that should be better now. If YouTube starts lagging and dragging, then StreamYard does. 6 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, hit the like button. What are you doing? What are you up to? What's your purpose? Alan, I pray the Jets are home on 9/21 because I'd love to come see Iowa at Rutgers on 9/20. That'd be a nice weekend. That'd be a nice weekend. Or maybe we get the home game on 9/18 on Thursday night. They've given us, that's basically, yeah, listen to Clappy Goose, 69-69. You guys suck for not giving this guy his likes. Not the route that I would have gone with the chat, but I appreciate you and your efforts. Wow, Charles Gorman being very aggressive. Charles, I don't even know if I can put that comment online. I don't even know if I can have you on as a guest tonight with that sort of logo. And then there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stack said, drop the link. We hit it from the back, came in from the side, left unannounced, snuck out while she was making a sandwich. The link is there. We had quite the eventful night last night with call-ins. Chiefs fan who went from massive cut on his forehead, no pillowcases, to no cut on his forehead, to disrespect, be gone for good, to Charles and his mustache. It was a fun night. It was a fun night. So here's what we're going to do. Since I'm an old man, since I'm a diabetic, since I am an epitome of health now, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And we haven't played this song yet tonight. So show Blitz some love. And we'll be right back. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the prowl. Na-na-na-na. Jaden's here. 3 Siblings is here. Adirondack Fly Guy's in the house. Sith My Suicide is here. Rob B. Stack's here. Clancy's in the house. The lovely Leanie's in the house. Alan is here. Welcome, Addie. Dave Brigga is here. And Boomtown's the mic drop at the end of the show. He can't be defeated. He can't be stopped.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Hey, buddy.
I love the press conference, man. I love how he addressed the media. I thought it was awesome.
What do you want to do Saturday?
Going bowling on Saturday, aren't we? Oh, I get it now.
Bowling. What are you doing? Do we have to whisper?
No. Not yet, anyway.
We're going out to eat, literally, and bowling.
My brother's up.
We're going
I'm
bowling.
up to-
We're going bowling, Dennis. Going out
Yes,
to eat.
Dad, we're going bowling.
See, there you go. You're playing along with it now. I like that. Good job.
And then we're going to make out with hookers.
Whoa! Never kissed them, Charles. Never kissed them.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Charles, if anyone's going to get this show demonetized, let it be me.
How's your family doing, buddy?
That is a really strange segue from your previous statement, but okay. Kids are doing well, Charles. Thanks.
I just did a live stream myself, and I got off of Ryan Delaney's talk show.
Nice.
Yep. Can't wait, man. I just can't wait for the season to be over so we can talk about the draft and watch some baseball.
Don't read the comments.
I'll try not to. Ryan's a good guy. He really is.
Definitely. He's on the Mount Rushmore of Jet content creators without question.
Thank you, Dad.
There you go. Have fun with it. Sarah says Charles is going to get those ladies with his charms. Now, there have been those of you that have asked, what if I wanted to, I can't make it, I live too far away. What if I wanted to maybe purchase a dance for Charles? Or you can send me money. I think I've shown that we collect money here and we give it out. What we're going to do is if anyone wants to Venmo money, Nick-Shine-1, and we will help facilitate a great evening for Charles. Great afternoon. And make sure that every dollar cent gets spent and put towards some young lady's college fund. Right, Charles?
Yes.
We're all about education. We're all about the youth developing their minds.
Yes.
Very excited for Saturday.
So am I.
Very excited for Saturday. All right. So I guess the chat is taking the logo and using the letters to build puzzles. Okay. All right. I don't see, if you guys see what I put on the screen, I don't see the logo in StreamYard. I don't see the logo pop up, just the. All right, hold on. Let me look. Let me look here. Buy-in stripper. Nice. Nice. All right. I see what's going on. All right. Now I get it. Enjoy. I'm glad whenever we can create fun for you crazy sons of bitches in the chat. And I say that with love because when I'm in a chat, I'm a crazy son of a bitch as well. Right, Charles?
We're crazy. We're crazy motherfuckers, yeah.
Charles, what the hell, man?
I'm a little excited.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
That's from Family Guy, right?
It's from Bobby's show. That's what he says whenever Addison comes on. Thoughts on Aaron Glenn as coach, Charles? Go.
I think he'll be good. I'm glad he's a Bill Parcells disciple. We haven't had a coach of this caliber since Bill Parcells. I know he has yet to win a game.
Wait.
losing.
You can't say that. We haven't had a coach of this caliber since Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Aaron
What I
Glenn's
mean is, Bill Parcells that is highly regarded. I know Robert Saleh was regarded, but he didn't really have a mentor. He didn't really come across. I mean, I was hyped for him too, but Aaron Glenn to me comes off like a legit, like the real deal.
All right. But let me give you some pushback on that, just for the spirit of debate here, right? For conversation. Since Parcells, it was Al Groh, not much excitement. There was Belichick. There was some excitement there, but there was a lot of pessimism because he was a failure as a head coach. No one viewed him as a success as a head coach. Then Herman Edwards. Herman came in like I always said this, and this is not political, but to me, Herman was like a Barack Obama. He was a very eloquent speaker. He could say nothing but say everything. Does that make sense? And
yes.
He could sell you a lot without actually any substance. And I felt that there were so many games that were mismanaged, but the press conference were interesting, right? Then
yes.
Eric Mangini. I think out of all the coaches that we've had since Parcells, I believe Mangini had the most hype because Mangini was coming in as the Belichick disciple off of Belichick having a couple rings, and we thought we would maybe get Baby Belichick, right? That was his nickname.
Mangini.
After that, we had Rex. Rex did like a Dan Campbell, right? He came in, he had the interesting press conference, said we're not here to kiss the rings, all of that, and then 2 AFC championships. After him, Bowles was very uninspiring. Gase, the press conference alone was a disaster. Saleh had a lot of hype because he was coming in from the top 5 defense in football from San Francisco, where they were at a Super Bowl, and we thought that we had it. He was the top coach in that cycle. Glenn, I don't even think was the top coach in this cycle because it's showing to be an offensive-minded league in terms of coaching. So if you don't have a top offensive coordinator or offensive mind, you don't have a chance. And I think there are a lot of people in the Jets fan base that believe we should have went offensive minded. There are some who are already saying that we've fucked up this hiring because we didn't go that route. I'm hyped for it, but I don't think he's the most hyped coach we've had since Parcells, though. I do disagree with you on that. And I agree with you on a lot. You're usually spot on, but I hope
I didn't mean to say, I liked what I like about Aaron Glenn that he comes off to me like more of the real deal. Like Saleh to me was more of a people person, too much of a people person.
Okay.
Aaron Glenn, he's a good man. He's a good family man for whatever he's supposed to be. A really nice guy, but he doesn't take BS either. That's the problem with Saleh to me. He was too much of a softie.
Are you going to be a softie if you get a dance?
What type of dance? Tango? Cha-cha-cha?
No.
A lap dance.
You can't be a softie during a lap dance. Got to represent and show what you're about. Or as Boomtown Board Fat and Hank G say, show what you're about.
I'll think about getting a lap dance.
Don't worry. I'll do the thinking. You just do the stiffening. It'll be a fun time for all, especially you. But big fella, thank you for the super chat.
But I think Aaron Glenn, look, I don't think Aaron Glenn is an idiot. I like the fact that he is. I think Aaron Glenn's going to evaluate the talent of this team, and I like that. That's something Robert Saleh didn't really do. He did not evaluate the talent of the players when he got in.
You don't think so?
I don't think he did a good enough job. Because remember, Joe Douglas was already there when Robert Saleh got there. They didn't go, okay, let's evaluate this talent, No, that didn't happen. I like that he and Darren Moji, or Moji, whatever the hell you pronounce his last name, the guy's like 6'6", this guy's built like a basketball player. And they're going to evaluate the team. That means Mike Clemens most likely going to get the fuck out.
Language. You're nuts tonight.
You want to get? You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Go ahead.
I think they're going to do a really good job of developing the talent of this team as well as the character. Because to me, what makes a good team into a great team is not just talent, it's character. And I like that Aaron Glenn is all about the future of the Jets, not for himself. And that's the thing my father talked about it this morning. He said, if Rex got the job, he would want to be the show, not the other way around.
Very good point. Very good point.
That's fine. That's why I know. That's why I'm glad. I mean, yes, I know he loved the Jets. He loves the Jets. I understand. His father was a defensive assistant of the Jets during the 60s. Was the architect of the 46 defense with the Bears in the 80s and in the 80s, excuse me. But you know, to me, he wasn't. I mean, yes, we went to 2 straight AFC Championship games with him as the coach, but I got my own opinion on that. But I think Aaron Glenn, I think he's going to hire an experienced staff. That's what I would like. We could get the Caley from the Rams. We could get Wilkes as our defensive coordinator. We may get Mike Westhoff as an assistant. I know Brand Boyer's gone.
I think we might get him as a consultant. He tried coaching with Denver this year and his health couldn't hold up. I don't think you can expect him to do a full-time job at this point of his life.
No, I know that, but
Knob Craft coming in with a super chat. Thank you, Knob.
You gotta scream Rico out of the strippers' buttholes. They love that.
Do you know the Ricola commercial?
That's the cough drop. Yes.
Yeah. How do they scream it from the hilltops in the commercial?
Ricola.
That's how you do it. Yep. Mr. Gorman said we had that conversation over breakfast this morning.
Yes, Dad, we did.
There you go. I like this, Charles. It's going to be a fun week for Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, go subscribe to Charles A. Gorman on YouTube. If you are interested in helping Charles out with a variety of entertainment on Saturday, feel free to send some money over on behalf of Charles, and we will make sure to facilitate that fun for him. Charles, I should be able to pick you up around 3:30.
No problem, man.
Somewhere in that range on Saturday. I work until 2. I got to drop Nick off at his grandmother and my nephew in Edison, and then I'm going to come back up and grab you. So 3:15.
No problem, man. Be careful, okay?
You too. Charles, make sure everything else is shaved but that mustache. I yelled at Jake today that if Jake gets rid of his mustache before I get a picture of the two of you with those fluorescent red mustaches, I'm gonna fight both of you if either one of you shaves it. All right? Hell yeah.
Even if I get into a fetal position?
Huh?
You want me to get into a fetal position if...
No, I just want you to take a picture. I want to take a picture of you and Jake with your stashes because it's a picture that may live forever.
You said if I take it off, you're going to kick my ass. Should I get into a fetal...
I wouldn't kick your ass. I would just throw you down the lane like a ball. Charles, thoughts on the shirt?
It's nice.
All right, Charles. Way to overwhelm me with your thoughts.
No nipples, though.
I have nipples, Charles. What the hell? You want to milk me?
You don't get the Batman and the Robin joke? The suit with nipples on it?
I went to the Fockers. I was thinking Fockers. I have nipples, Charles. Can you milk me? Charles, save your nipple thoughts for Saturday at the bowling alley. Goodbye, buddy. Man, you're
Goodbye, buddy.
So happy. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not planning on coming Saturday, what the hell is wrong with you? If you can get to Central Jersey on Saturday, you have to. If you can't and you want to chip in some money to help Charlie have a good time, feel free to Venmo me. Nick-Shine-1. Ladies and gentlemen, this person's going to be there Saturday. I can't wait. She's my girl. She's my homie. She is my sister from another mister. What's
You're
up,
my
Jay?
homeboy.
You're my homeboy, Jay Graves. I love you.
Not in a gay way.
No, total with you.
In a gay way, for sure.
A little bit of a gay way.
A little bit of a gay way. But I actually had some like Jet tape shit for you. So did
All right,
you
party
watch?
pooper, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No, it's a huge day. It's a huge Jet day. Give me your thoughts.
But yeah, I was like, I got points and shit. Did you watch
like
the media scrum that like the Aaron Glenn where like he was like in the locker room type of scrum?
I didn't see that. I
Right.
was.
So
I
this
was
is kind
busy
of what
work.
my
I
points are
saw
going to be
the
based
tweets
on.
and the highlights of it.
I was like, all right, like again, I'm not like excited. Like he wasn't. To preface this, I wanted a head coach with experience, but if we didn't get a head coach, we had a first timer. I wanted a player or a person that played in the NFL. So we got that, and he was a Jet. Like so, this is the best of a worst case scenario, basically. But I agree with you. He's super authentic. Like I like that. Like we always everybody says, players can tell when you're fake. All that shit. I actually have notes. Hold that. So one of my points was going to be, I also agree with you when he said he called Bill Parcells and said, I want to be a coach. He says, no, you're going to be a scout. And he said, oh, I don't want to be a scout. You're going to be a scout. And he's like, all right, I'll be a scout. Like the fact that he said, I don't want to be that, but did it anyway, like that, I like that. He's talking the talk. I know you like that.
Yeah.
I got notes.
Absolutely. If you want to
Alright,
have
so,
your path to success, right? You got to listen to people that have walked that path before.
Exactly. You don't know what you don't know. Like even in my field, like I'm good at what I do, but for lack of a better phrase, there's 10 ways to skin a cat. Like, I mean, you might have a different point of view, and I might not like
Do
all
you
of
think
it.
that would be a good way to get Do you think that skinning the cat would be the best thing to do to help Nala look smaller?
Maybe. That raccoon.
That raccoon needs to be skinned.
But look, that's like the most like analogy I know from growing up. But like, you don't know what you don't know. And I'm good at my job, but I'm still like people have experiences that I don't have. So you get their opinions and their feedback. You might not like everything, but you go, oh, like just one thing they said, I can kind of take that and add that to my arsenal type thing. So it doesn't mean that like everything they do is great, but you might go into one little bit of information that makes you a little bit better. You're like, oh, I never thought of that. Let me add this to my toolbox. So I like that. In any
very good point. Give me 1 second. Sometimes there's a very creative guy who watches this show, and I say he's in the lab, and he'll send me things. And I just got this sent to me, and I don't know what it is. I opened it.
I'm live on the air for it.
You're live on air for a debut.
A live reaction.
This one's called Behave.
And I have not behaved one single day of my life. Not one day of my life have I behaved, and I am fine.
I like that.
Shout out to JoJo Townsell. I got your Venmo for Charles, and you have kicked off the lap dancing for Charles. That should be good.
I'm excited about that.
That's going to have him in there for a couple songs. Thank you.
Nice.
Awesome. Go ahead. Give me your next point.
All right. So somebody, I don't know who it was, but asked him about Aaron Rodgers. And he said, hold on. He said, my bad. He said, I told you, like, this is like, shut the fuck up about Aaron. Like I said, we're still in evaluation mode. If anybody asks me, I'm going to tell you the same answer. And it's not about Aaron Rodgers. It's about the team. Like, just said it out loud. Like, we needed that said out loud. It's not about Aaron Rodgers. What do you think about that? I like that.
I'm multitasking right now. Forgive me, but I am listening to you. It's not. And we know Aaron
It
Rodgers
shouldn't
is the
be.
lightning rod. We know Aaron Rodgers is going to have the most questions. We know Aaron Rodgers is possibly the most media captivating persona and personality to ever play this game, right? Everything he says becomes national headline news immediately. I don't even think Brady may have been critiqued more, but Rodgers is more out there because he discusses things outside of football, and that seems to get a lot of people upset. Now, there are a lot of people that want to see Rodgers go away forever, and it has nothing to do with football. There are people that want him back. There are people that want him traded. There are people that want him cut. There are people that are just captivated by him, and will he stay? Will he go? The media included. They just had their introductory press conference. They don't have answers yet. They've been working the phones to put a staff together. They're going to put the staff together. They're going to discuss with their staffs what to do. What do they think? Do we think that Rodgers can run? Here, let's just talk offensively, right? Do we, the Aaron Glenn and his staff, not the scouts and not the front office and the GM and assistant GM. Do we think that this quarterback at this age could run the system that we want to implement? I don't think so. Okay, then maybe he's not the guy for it. Or it could be, yeah, it wouldn't be a full playbook of where I want to get our scheme to. We could do that in time with somebody else, but I think we can do enough to make it work, and we could be successful with him quarterbacking. Okay, now, after that question is answered, you move on to Rodgers. This is what we have. This is what we're going to do. We're going to semi-cater it to you and your skill set now. Are you willing to be a part of this? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to evolve and learn a new scheme at 41 years old? He says, yes. Okay. Probably going to be the Jet quarterback. Then, if those two things match up, you then have to go over financially to the GM and say, hey, we've come to agreement. We have Rodgers on board. We're going to try to make this work. Can you make the financials work to where you're happy? Now, the GM has to tune in and chime in and say, I don't think it's a good idea for us to do. Here's why. Then they discuss it, and then they come to it. So I think player-wise, scheme-wise, they have to figure it out first. Then they have to go to the front office and say, hey, this is what we want to do. Can you make that happen financially to benefit the team without hurting us long-term? Then you go to ownership and say, this is what we're going to do. Do you sign off on it? Woody said today he's not going to give his opinion. He's going to let them make the decision, and he'll support whatever they come to. So could be a new day for the Jets because we all know Woody says it, but Woody doesn't do it. He just can't help himself, whether it's him. I saw a great comment today on Instagram. I have to share with you guys. It was one of the Jets fan pages on Instagram that are very good, maybe New York Jets fans only. The guy said, I felt like I wanted to run through a brick wall after that press conference, but all the bricks were Woody's son. Like, so it was a shot at Brick Johnson instead of like, we're just running through the brick wall. I probably fucked it up and I'll be made fun of for it, but there's a lot going on tonight and my brain just had a brain fart in the middle of that. I'm sorry to hear that Boomtown's angry.
I got
What's your next
one
point?
more. All right. Well, I got actually two, but this is another like more relevant one. So they asked him about the identity as a team. And he said, "You'll see our identity as we play." So to me, that's like he's going to coach to his players. He's not going to put out some bullshit, all gas, no break. He's going to see what he has. He's there. And he even said, they asked about, are you going to call the plays? He said, no, I'm going to have an OC. I'm going to have a DC. I need to be a head coach. I need to be a game manager. And he's saying, like, I'm not going to tell you what we are right now. We don't even know who's in the team. He said, we're going to play, and you'll see who we are. I like that.
I love that because, you've heard me say a lot that you can't coach to the team that you want. You have to coach to the team that you have. Yep. And if you have a team that is finesse, you might have to mask that a little bit. If you have a team that's powerful, you want to expose that. You want to use that to your advantage. You might not have the team that you want in year one. You might not have your vision. You might not have your your players and your plan in place yet. So there's going to be growth, right? We're not going to be the same team in year 1 as we are in year 3. We're not going to be the same team in year 3 as hopefully we are in year 5 and beyond when these guys get extensions. That's the plan, right? Is to get extensions. And like Aaron Glenn said, I want to be here till I'm done coaching. You know, I never want to see Aaron Glenn get fired. I don't.
That's the goal, right? That's the goal.
After extension and be the most successful Jets coach we've ever had. Every Jet fan should want that. Does it happen? We'll see. But it's very I like that it seems as if there's going to be no bullshit with him. I can't see him standing on the sideline with his arms crossed. I can't see him sniffing smelling salts before the game. I don't see any weird shit with him because we didn't have any weird shit with him as a player. He was a standout player. He did his job. He demanded everyone else do his job as a coach. And I think you're going to see that. And something he said today that really stuck out in my head is our players will know their responsibilities.
Yes.
Then if they don't take care of those responsibilities, then we'll address it. So you have a job to do. Do your goddamn job or else. And then we'll figure out what that else is. But I don't see him being a pushover as a coach. I don't see him a guy that allows penalties and lining up in the neutral zone, jumping off sides, jumping on a pile. I don't see that crap happening. And I'm excited to see what the New York Jets become under Aaron Glenn. I really, truly am. What's your thoughts?
So, 100% agree. Like, I like that. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When Robert saw us all gas, no break, I'm like, hell yeah, like, let's go. But, like, now it makes sense. Like, how are you going to box your team in before you even, like, know what you have? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, we'll figure it. Like, every best team, like the Chiefs, like, when they had Tyreek Hill, they were, ball in the yard, like Patrick throwing, whatever. But they're changing. You can't just like put a label on the team, then try and make everybody fit into that label. Like, see what you got, and then you figure out, okay, like here, we've been running the ball really well. All right, that's going to be our identity. You got to figure it out. And I feel like we just kept trying to put a square peg into a round hole, and we kept trying to bash it. It's not going to work.
Correct. And it was bullheaded the way it was managed, that we didn't have just a flat out offensive scheme, that we very rarely called the play, got to the line, ran the play. And when I felt it was successful. We were there together in the Colt game. When we came out, he got under center, snapped it, fakes, play action, roll out, Yeboah wide open. Why couldn't we have run more plays that we just get to the line and fucking snap it? Like, we never got a full read on what the Hackett system was here, because it was always changed and manipulated and finessed.
I mean, I don't remember another season where I yelled at my TV, hurry up, like, because there's 4 seconds left in the play clock. Yeah, I mean, I know it's Aaron Rodgers, but hurry up. Like, what are we doing? What? So frustrating. I
know what I'm doing right now. I'm playing another creation which features you. I don't know what it is. I've never played it. I promise you, it's the first time me seeing it as well. Enjoy.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I love who made that.
Hell yeah.
Who made that?
Awesome.
Who made that? I'm going to give credit.
Gator.
That was epic.
Gator's watching. Shout out to Gator.
I do have one last point. And it's kind of a downer, but not really, because I know you'll spin it in a good way. So when Aaron came out, Aaron Glenn, not Aaron Rodgers, when Aaron came out and said, me, and so I know his name is Muji, but he will be Mookie Betts forever to me because of Mikey. So he said him and Mookie Betts were in lockstep. We heard that with Saleh and Douglas. But I did see something in the locker room with MCDC talking about being in lockstep with his GM. And because Aaron learned from that lockstepness, I'm hopeful, but I'm like, we've heard this before. Like, and the fact that Aaron was hired before Mookie Betts, I'm like, I'm hopeful, but I'm skeptical. So help me feel better. This is my last point. I'm going to be like Neil. I'm going to jump out the window now.
Don't attach the phrase and the words universally to everybody, is what I would tell you. You know, there's a lot of people who use the same verbiage and there's different results. Let these guys be themselves. Don't think that just because they said the same thing. There's many times there guys in this chat have said to a lady, "I'll call you tomorrow," and haven't. So you can't think that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh no, BMAC found where she lives. Sorry. He cut the power before entering.
My bad, sorry.
What does Jay Graves say when it's dark and she's about to get attacked?
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
That's so fun.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Because I would say that.
You would.
I would.
You would. It's perfect.
Sorry, I'm getting you all off track. My bad.
Yeah. What coaches say, Clancy's spot on here. What coaches say to the media, a lot of them are coached up to say, or they've learned from others what to say. You don't give them too much. You don't reveal your hand. You speak in generics very often, right? I did get, yes, I think so, Luppy. I did get another one. Yes. Get your groove on. Got it. So the Charles Fund is growing. And it should be a very, very, very good time. I can't wait. You coming up early? Are you coming up early, or are you just coming up for the hour?
My head's like all over the place. I will text you when it gets closer.
All right.
Yes, well, I would like to come early.
Do you have Clancy and Hawks info, since you guys are all coming up from like Tom's River?
I don't have their numbers, so if you
in the Discord, Discord, figure it out.
Yeah.
Also, Hawk, check your text. I texted you, please. Thank you. Yeah, just figure if you guys are all coming up, if the times work.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Just take a car or two.
I think Rob and Quest are coming together from Long Island.
Nice. Yeah.
I think a couple people are taking the train. I think.
Well, you said you're working, so.
I'm working till 2.
So are people going up to the bowling alley earlier? Is that
the bowling alley is around 6?
No, but are they going to be there
around 4:30? Might be another trip.
Oh, I'll go to Discord. Gotcha.
That trip. So we'll figure it out as we'll talk in there.
Yeah, it's just early, like it's just early yet, and I'm like, I'll figure it out when we get closer.
Absolutely, we'll cook it up, as the kids say.
Yeah, no, definitely. If people will be around, I want to come early for sure.
Hell yeah! Well, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. And,
I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited.
I want everyone to be involved. If we gotta wait and go after, I think it's better for Charles if we go before.
Yeah.
Just because
I got the days
around
open,
8 or 9, it could be too many people, it could be too packed, and it might not be as fun. I think 4 o'clock would be a better environment and more controllable environment, and not as worrisome, if that makes sense.
Is it a big bowling alley? Like, how many lanes are there?
Oh, I'm not talking about the bowling alley.
Oh, my bad. Whoosh.
Yep, right over.
Right over. I mean, I'm short, so it doesn't take much.
That's true. Man, I have so many jokes. Damn, I feel like it's too early to make them. My kid might be watching. But Graves, thank you so much. Great points. And,
every time, I love you, Nick.
And I look forward to the day that you threaten someone over me.
I'm sure it will happen. Don't worry.
Yeah. You might threaten me over me. I might piss you off, so it might be me getting threatened.
I mean, you never know.
I'm too big to go on ice that thin. But thank you.
I'll stick your knees. I'll get your foot with 4 toes. I got you.
Please don't even now. You got me nervous.
I love you, Nick.
All right, love you too, baby.
Bye, everybody.
The great Jay Graves. Don't ever piss her off.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Where do we go next?
Did you see the Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now.
Yeah.
Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the Lane train.
How are you?
Hold on. Sarah says, dare I say it? Dare you say what? Yes. Dare you say it? Lane, turn down the TV, music, whatever you got on back there, buddy.
I know. Your TV has gone low now.
Hold on. I got you on mute. I still hear it.
Yeah, it's off now.
It's not off. I hear it.
No, it's off now. Mr. TV's off.
All right. How are you, my friend?
Good. So how do you feel about last night's game? That was good.
Last night's game, I loved it. I thought the Jets played really well. I was happy that they won. It was our 6th win of the season, and I feel that. Lane,
Yeah,
show me the TV.
it's a picture of the TV. That's all.
Yeah, but I hear it.
No, well, I'm sorry. Please, you're way too loud over there. Yeah, my parents are talking up a storm. But yeah,
all right. I'm sorry.
anyway, yeah. So I think the
You want to
coach
go
is
to
going
the
to
other
do
side?
good.
Do you want to go away from them, or you could talk and not be heard?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So honestly, how do you feel about the new coach? You think he'll do good?
I like him.
You know, he was also he actually did play for the Jets actually.
Oh my Lord.
Between that
Sarah?
guy from my
Sarah, I think you guys should take it slow. And I would wait 6 months. I'm a gentleman, though. Lane, you're a gentleman, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about Aaron Glenn? They've heard what I think. Everyone wants to hear what you think. They respect your opinion. You're a very knowledgeable fan.
I think he'll stay. I mean, I have a good feeling that he'll do good. He played in 1994. So I think that if he keeps it up and he moves the ball for next year, it's going to be good.
Very good. Could we convince you to come on Saturday with Jay Quest and Rob V to New Jersey for some bowling?
You know what? I'm very busy. I cannot make it, fortunately.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're very busy.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Reminds me, yeah.
You just blew me off in front of everybody. $25 just hit another parlay. Thank you, 25. Lane, thoughts on grilled cheese?
I don't really like grilled cheese, actually. It melts, but I just don't like the way it tastes, actually. You know, like...
All right.
Okay. Lane, thoughts on grilled...
All right. Well, 25, thank you for the super chat, my friend. You are the man. I don't really eat bread anymore, being diabetic.
Really?
And this diet that I'm on, I haven't had bread in a while.
You don't eat any, like... You said you don't eat any, like, hamburgers and stuff or pizza bread?
If I take the cheese off the pizza and just eat the cheese.
Yeah, I don't even like cheese on
I'll get
pizza.
it for my son occasionally, and I might take a slice, peel the cheese,
Oh, really?
either the meatballs or the sausage off, and just have that. I try not to eat the bread. My body burns if I eat like bread.
If I eat too much bread, I'll be in the bathroom for a while. Yeah, it's like...
Makes you
I
pee.
don't know. It's just that, like, if I eat anything too spicy, I'll be in the bathroom for a little bit. Like,
I hear you.
I'd have to run to the bathroom if I eat something too spicy. I don't know, just doesn't
I
look great.
avoid spice myself.
Any salt? I used to have a lot of salt, then I had blood pressure problems.
Oh my
That's
god.
yeah, so that's why I'm turning into Bobby Midnight almost with his same thing because I hope
Who
he's
the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
I like that thing from him, the whole promo thing. Sounds like from was it Family Guy?
That was Family Guy. That's Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I know. How do I feel about the draft thing? I would say take maybe Taylor Warren in the draft.
Oh, you like a tight
But
end?
yeah, I mean we need him because I know he's in college. Or who else do you take if it's not him? Do you take I don't know who else you could pick up. I mean, I would say Justin Fields, but I don't know if the Jets want to go that way.
Well, Fields isn't in the draft. I think it's too early to tell with the draft, right? I think we got to. I think we need to figure out.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm still talking.
My name is Fred.
No.
Fred Johnson. And I got.
Hi, I'm on. Yeah.
Hey, Fred, how are
so-
you? Fred, my name's
Yeah.
Nick. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. How are you? Good. Okay, now let me do how about I do like I'm Addison now. Okay, I'll do Addison.
Show's all yours. You just derailed me from talking to Fred. Show's all yours. You do
Hi.
whatever you want.
Hi, I'm Addison. Yeah. Stop it, Bobby. Addison, stop. What? Oh, Bobby, watch what you just said.
Sarah, we found out on the show just moments ago that Hawk will be the one doing the Australian. So you're right there, Addy?
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean honestly, like if you think about how honestly I wanted the Bills to win last night, but I think that play I saw last night in the Chiefs game was good.
All right. I have a question for you. It's a little bit off topic, but I think that with the state of America right now, people would be interested in seeing. Do you do any political impersonations? Could you do an impersonation of our president?
Okay, fine, I'll be Trump.
All right, go ahead. Be Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
Okay, I'll make it easier. It's way too big, but I'll make it easier. Look, I'm making a Trump hair.
There you go.
Trump. No. Ah. All right.
Did you just pretend to get shot in the ear? Did you just pretend to get shot in the ear?
Oh.
He did. He did.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. No, I'm just talking to the sports person. Yeah. I'm cracking you up right now. Mom, are you doing my socks? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe that happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what show you're watching right now,
it's the Nick Sign Show. Sponsored by Nick Sign himself.
presented and produced by the Great Lane Train.
Anyway,
I'm afraid to ask you to do an impersonation of JFK.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in the car. Hi. Yeah. Ah! I think I just got assassinated. I'm bleeding.
Well done. Well done. All right. Can you do an impersonation of Hawk
Yeah.
sitting on the plane for 20 hours, going to Australia to be with Sarah and meet her for the first time? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay.
Action.
Ding dong. I'm getting ready on the airplane right now. All right, yeah, no, I'll put on my seatbelt. I'm gonna watch a movie now. Oh, there's some clouds. Oh, I'm getting tired. Racking some turbulence back and forth. Okay, now, why is that so far though? Like when people like go on the airplane, like takes a long time.
I'm not sure. I've
Yes, I
never
don't think
liked
they're
anything or
impatient.
anyone that much to ever
I
get on
like
a plane for
airplanes,
that long.
but yeah, they're loud though when they take off.
All right.
Stay up on a
Let's
plane
see.
for 5 hours.
What other impressions can I think of for you to do? All right, here's one.
Yeah.
Can you do an impersonation of Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers when he ruptured his Achilles? Go.
All right. I'm running, okay? Ow, I fell. Oh, God, I fell down. Yeah, I mean, I saw the play actually, and it was
Very
like,
good.
it
Nailed
was
it.
not good. Yeah, I can't believe that happened to him, though.
Can you do an impersonation of Hawk when he finally meets Sarah in person for the first time?
Hi, Sarah. I can't believe I'm meeting you for the first time. I know.
Perfect. Oh, you're doing both of them. All right. How about I be Sarah and you be Hawk? All right.
All right.
Have you ever done a dual impersonation? Here we go.
I've never
right.
really done it before.
Hawk! Hawk! I'm over here! I'm over here!
Yeah? How are you?
Hey! You look a lot different in person. Weird, actually.
Well, because first I'm actually seeing you actually.
Have you been using Instagram filters the entire time we've been talking, Hawk?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I've always done it. I mean, not for a while though.
Oh, rats. Well, let's go get some Vegemite and see if this works.
Okay.
And scene.
Yeah. Well, that stuff tastes good.
And that's what she said. Very well done, Lane. That is definitely where it goes right from Vegemite. It's called Vegemite and Chill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just so busy, and I really wanted to, but I don't think I'm even allowed to go, fortunately.
To
'Cause
Australia? Would you be interested in going to Australia?
well, no, it's too far.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I can't even get you to
No.
come to New Jersey.
Well, I don't think I'm even allowed though. 'Cause
Yeah, I wouldn't.
yeah, because I don't trust what they could do there, fortunately.
All right, here's a request from Gator. Can you do an impersonation of Charles inside of Tom Ace's car when he gets very excited?
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. Okay. Hi, I'm Charles. I'm so hyper to go in the car. Ah, mhm. Ah. Oh God, I'm so hyper.
Very good. Well done.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Charles rap? I know you enjoy watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Have you
I
ever
watch
seen
it.
it live on air here?
Yeah. I've seen like 100
All right,
times.
hold on, I'm working on something.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you sing it?
I guess. I mean, I'm Charles. Some stuff is kind of weird, though. I gotta tell you, like I don't even know half the song, believe it or not.
All right. Well,
I should make one
like
with me, though.
previously
Believe
noted
it or
on the
not.
channel, Gator is in the lab and just sent something else. This one features you.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
You are.
That's funny. You know what that
You are.
it's from? Yeah, that's easy. It's from the Ron Burgundy movie with Will Ferrell saying, "I don't know how to put this."
Movie. Why did you say it like Austin
Movie.
Powers? Movie.
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 No, I mean that whole. Yeah, it's from Anchorman.
Oh, big fella, as always. Just not big in stature, big with his brain. Can you do an impersonation of Aaron Glenn today at the introductory press conference? Pretend to be the Jets coach.
We introduced you for the first time, Aaron Glenn. We can make you sit down. Yeah. Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's my first time being here at the OC. Oh, good night. Oh, hi. Yeah, it's me. Yeah? Does anybody have any questions? Yeah. Thank you. I have questions. I know that you played on the Jets like way back. Do you have any? Well, I was like, well, oh, really? Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, you over there?
I have a question.
Contract you think they pull? Yeah. Yeah.
Ask you a question, Coach Glenn. Is
Yeah.
there any chance that you would draft the Lane Train out of New York City and Trader Joe's to be on the defensive line to help the Jets this year?
I think maybe I could do it. I think I would draft them out of there. Draft the lane train because I think it would be good that you want to bring him out.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Is your throat sore from all the impersonations?
No, let me see. No, I've had this like cough medicine for a while. Like,
Well, I hope you take care of that, man. I hope you feel better. One more from Gator.
Yeah.
Can you do an impersonation of Charles farting, saying "excuse me," and then running away to the bathroom?
Oh, I gotta run to the bathroom with go get crap. Good sound effects.
Well done. Well done. Lane, you are one of a kind, my friend. And I don't know how anybody could ever vote against you in the Yasmaniac Madness. I don't know if I could ever pick another name besides yours. I think you should sweep your way to the finals, and I wish you well, my friend. It is a pleasure to have you call the show, and you are a national treasure, and your impersonation of Donald Trump and JFK will live on forever on this show.
Yeah.
Gator, please, just can we crop those? You don't even need to edit them. I just need those. Ow. Thank you, Lane. Lane, any closing thoughts for the chat?
Yeah, because all they gotta do is just do good. Yeah, that's all I could think of. All right. Bye.
Thanks, buddy. Nate, go back to the 140 mark. He did Trump and then he did JFK. And I can't even tell you how good it was, but he did. There is no way. Well, Chiefs might. See, the Chiefs have the Chiefs fan. The Giants had Bobby. We have Lane and Gorman, who are actual Jet fans. We are very, very blessed. I don't even know how to recap that. Yeah, Nate, you got to go back. Does anyone have the minute? I think it was 1:40. Boomtown. Do you have the timestamp? I think it was around. Go back 10 minutes, Nate, and you'll see he did Trump, and then he did JFK. It was fantastic. Oh, Ricky, you're gonna attempt to follow that, man? What? I don't know if
I don't know
if
if that's
Draft Talk
possible.
is gonna follow that up, man. What do we do? We just sit here and shrug and look at each other.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to follow that. That was tremendous. That was absolutely tremendous. Real quick,
Yeah, just look for me
before
laughing up there.
real quick before I get to football talk, and I'm not going to bring up the specifics, but you'll know what I'm talking about. I have to commend you. I have to applaud you for yesterday. It is nice to know that there is still a show out there where words have consequences. And that's all I'm going to really say about that topic. I've kind of stopped watching. I've kind of stopped watching some other shows, and but this is the one show I will always, be here for.
I
And
appreciate that. Thank you.
yeah, well, job well done on that. And yeah, I've kind of had to drop out of my afternoon time slot. That not to say that I let one person run me off, but I just can't watch a show when there's this one idiot. I won't say his name. It rhymes with sheep raper Dix. Can't watch that guy. Can't watch that guy. Can't listen to it. Won't have any part of it. Now for
I think everyone's got their own personal choice, and I don't know. I don't know what to, I appreciate you watching the show. Is all I'll say. Thank you.
right on. Now for our coach, that I was on the Aaron Glenn trend right from the beginning. Right from the beginning, that was my guy. I cannot be happier that he's our coach, and just like he said, he's built for this shit. Like the shirt says, he is built for this shit. And man, that's an awesome shirt too, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking real forward to this. I like the answer that he gave. We're still evaluating. For those that don't know what that means Michael Clements, people like that, pack your shit. You're on the way out. That's exactly what that means.
It's a very it's very telling, and I think it's funny that we all immediately thought Michael Clements, and I think there's a lot of guys who have expiring contracts, but I think that's one of the ones who are just willing to cut. I think Gibson would be cut. I would be surprised if Corley stays. Lazard cut. I like I said, I would wipe out the entire tight end room. I wouldn't bring any of these guys back.
You know what? I know that, he didn't catch a lot of touchdowns. The production might not have been what we had hoped, but I honestly probably would bring Conklin back, but he's the only one. I like Conklin personally.
I just don't want to commit another $6, $7, $8 million to a guy that.
No, let me say this.
You got to factor in a regular year without $90 million potentially in dead cap. Sure, $6, $7 million is nothing, but I think you might be in a position to draft 2 tight ends and just go with a young tight end group. And I don't. I'm very, very curious to see who sticks, who stays, who's cut, and who's brought in to replace. Do they go bargain shopping and free agency to just get guys on 1-year deals until they can draft who they want? Something else to think of that I thought about today. Yeah. Do you trade out of 7 just because you have so many first-round picks on the books that you got to trade down to get a lower cap hit with your
I
first
mean,
round pick? Like, is that something that's going to be discussed?
You know what? Personally, I probably would. Now, I'm a huge Will Johnson fan. I mean, he's my number one player out of the entire draft.
Really?
Yes.
I know you're a big fan. I didn't know he was that high.
Oh yeah, dude. He is a technician, and when Sycamore and those guys say he's like a Patrick Surtain Jr. clone. He really is, man. He is a technician. He's really good. And with Reed and Eccles both possibly leaving, I figured that's a great way to go. If Sauce can't rebound, you know what? The Aaron Glenn system, Johnson is more of a man cover guy as opposed to a zone cover guy. Maybe Sauce becomes expendable because, later on. And for the year, you got me corner duo in the league. So win-win if you ask me. However, I wouldn't be opposed to trading back at all. I mean, my initial idea was trade back, grab Tyleek Williams, big old fatty to stick next to Quinnen, stuff that run. I know Green Bean, Tyleek is his guy too. But every time I say that, people go, well, you can't trade. You got to have a partner. It takes two to tangle, which is true. And I don't know that there's a quarterback or another player at 7 that people are going to want to trade up for, which makes it tricky. But yeah, I mean, you know what? You could stick at 7, you could trade back, and I've got my choices at either spot. I do like Watts, the safety, maybe in the second. Give us a kick-ass, true center field or safety. Unlike the previous regime that completely ignored safety, I think we're going to be getting us a good safety. Yeah, I mean, I'm real excited for
plural.
I'm real excited for the
plural, Ricky. Plural.
Yes, he's plural. Well, see, you know what? That was my thing. Is I was like, you know what? Draft Watts or a guy like that. Draft a safety, and then bring in a free agent, Jeremy Chin, that we just saw. With Washington, he was with Wilkes in Carolina, so that makes sense. I mean, it's a little bit of dot connecting on my part. But man, I'd love that. Shin for the big hitter, Watts for the center fielder. We got a good safety duo. I mean, I'm not going to play armchair GM all night and tell you what I would do, because it's really all about what Glenn will do, who's going to fit his system. But all last year we said,
we'll get a clearer idea, right, Rick? As we get guys off the team, as free agency hits, I think we're 88 days away from the draft, so we are
all last year we said we wish we had a coach that would hold guys accountable. Well, now we do, and I have confidence in the direction we're going to go, because Glenn is a no bullshit coach, and he's going to bring in no bullshit players, and so I'm definitely looking forward to it. And looking forward to the direction that we're going to go in. That's just the way he is. You're either going to buy in or get out, and that's it. And the fact that he was like, a Pro Bowl, all pro player himself, the players respect him. I mean, you heard guys like, Jermaine and Quinnen, and they wanted him. Sauce wanted him to come here and be our coach. And I heard people say, oh, our guys are soft. They're not going to respond. No, bullshit. Then let them go, because you know what? I guarantee you, Jermaine Johnson, Garrett Wilson, those are two guys that want to be coached hard. They are true competitors, and real competitors want to be coached hard. And I like it, and I kind of wish DJ Reed was staying, because Glenn, being a little bit of a smaller corner, I think could have given him a lot of tips, a lot of ways to elevate his game, but not for the kind of money that he's going to ask for. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to draft a corner. But
that's fair. Any truth to the super chat from Jake? Ricky and Beastbreaker are getting dinner together to bond. Thank you for the super chat, Jake.
No truth to that rumor at all.
All right, it's good to dispel it, because the stories on the internet, can take off. The second that super chat went up on the screen, your internet said, "Peace, I'm out."
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're freezing now. Audio is okay, but your video is real bad. I'm sorry that Jake sabotaged your internet connection. BMAC attacked Jay Graves' electricity, and Jake came after your internet. I apologize. But Ricky, great call. Thank you for calling in. And thank you for the super chats and the memberships yesterday. You're the man.
Have a great night, Nick.
Be good, buddy. So, on a day where we got some answers, we got our general manager, we got our head coach. It's just the beginning. Still a lot more questions. Where do we go? How do we build? What is their version of an NFL team going to look like? We're hopeful. Georgie, with his 6-month super chat. Georgie, thank you. Nick Shin, the best to do it. I appreciate you, Georgie. Thank you. And to quote Bobby, our mutual friend, I hate typing. I get it. Quest, Nick Shin is my hero. David, one of our Lions fans, real competitors want to be coached hard is why I don't think Glenn will be comfortable with highly talented players that play in spurts. Yeah. You're going to get coached up. Oh, George, you didn't have to give a super chat for that. Thank you. I know what you meant, but of course we're going to have fun with the typo. I'm fine, Buttercup. How are you? Thank you for watching Twisted. If you haven't already, I don't know why, especially if you just saw 22 minutes ago the Lane Train do an impersonation of Donald Trump and then JFK. It's incredible. It's two of the best impersonations I've ever seen. Stop, Georgie. You don't have to. Thank you, pal. No worries, man. Yeah, Glenn Foley. Glenn Foley is unrecognizable. That's I need an true Hollywood story of where, like, behind the scenes of what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought the night was over, but I'm not even going to waste time with the build-up. I'm going to get him on air right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey fucking Midnight. Yeah, Mikey!
Hey! I'm excited for Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn to the Super Bowl. Here we go. I think Aaron Rodgers going to be a Jet too next year for 1 year. 1 more year. We need 1 more year for him.
Can you snap your suspenders for me? Can you pull out?
Yeah, you like my suspenders?
Snap them.
Yeah.
Mikey, shut the... All right, it's my show playing. Who cares? Don't touch anything. Just let it ride. People, you're going to have to deal with the background noise. It's Mikey effing Midnight.
I love you, Nick.
I love you too, buddy.
I just gotta work. I love my job. They go try to give me 24 hours so I could get earned time.
Wait a minute. First, we got Jay, 3 siblings, trying to get Bobby to do a 24-hour stream. Now they're trying to get you 24 hours at work. What is going on with the Woodruffs in 24 hours?
Well, they're trying to help me out so I could get earned time. Because when I was sick for a long time, for a whole year, I had pneumonia. I had pneumonia for a whole year.
I've had ammonia too. Ammonia's rough. I'm glad you're doing better though, buddy.
Yeah, I am. I try to lose weight. I go to the gym, looking good for the ladies.
That's it, buddy. Looking good for the ladies. Look at you.
Yeah, that's why everybody said the ladies like Nikes.
They said, I love Mikey.
Well, I like Jane Graves. Remember Jane Graves, my friend?
Jay Graves. I think so.
Yeah, Jen, the pretty girl. She danced with me at the thing at Jet Stadium.
She did?
Yeah, with the pretty girls. I like dancing with Jen. She's pretty. Bobby likes her too. Remember Jen Graves?
I know. You guys are very fond of her. She's a very likable person. And she said right here in the chat that she loves you, Mikey.
Yeah, I love you too, buddy. Maybe we could go to Jets game against the Patriots. Beat Rabel.
Hell yeah.
I can't stand the Patriots. I really had a fight with somebody at work today about that stupid Patriots.
Oh, no, don't get into a fight at work. You're trying to get more hours. Don't get into a fight.
No, it was a good fight. I say, I'm glad to go smush Rabel in half. Smoosh him in half. Rabel. Yeah, Rabel. You know Rabel.
Hell yeah. Now, let me ask you, because everybody is very interested in knowing. We know you love Aaron Glenn, but is it in a gay way?
No, he loves me, not in a gay way, because we're not gay. We're not gay.
No. Nope.
I had a friend that's gay. I had a friend that was gay, and he said he doesn't love me in a gay way because it's not in my genes.
All right. So you don't let guys get in your jeans?
No, they love me. They love me.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. I like the commitment. You're a man of principle. You like what you like, and you love what you love. You're Mikey Midnight, man. There's no one above you.
Yeah, I love my brothers too. I still love Bobby Midnight.
Hell yeah.
We will rock the house when he gets back on his show.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm happy to see that you figured out the internet and that you are staying away from it and not touching anything. Hands up, Mikey. Hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Mikey, can we see you dance? We've seen Bobby dance. Can we see you dance?
Yeah, I like that Beast when we were dancing with each other. Beast. The Beast was rapping with me. I like rap too. I'm a rapper. I'm a white guy. I know how to rap like the black guys in the whole world. I love black people too. I had a girlfriend that was black. She was so
breaking news.
Yeah, she was Sherry. Her name was Sherry. Oh, she loved me. Even our father said,
Did
"Are
you
you
ever
sure
sing
you
to
want
her?
to marry my daughter?" I said, "Yeah, I want to marry her, but I was only in 6th grade." Oh man,
6th grade. How old was she?
What the same age I was, but
okay, you were both 6th grade. All right. Well, I don't know. You Woodruffs have had some crazy stories about older ladies.
and then that I had the heart for her mother. I said, and then he had to sit down with me. If you want to marry my wife, you had to get a job and pay all the bills. I said, okay, I'll do that if you want me to.
I don't even know where to go from there, Mikey. I'm usually very good on my feet. I don't even know how to follow that up with a question. Did you?
But the father was so nice. The father really loved me. That Sherry's father really loved me. We became homeboys.
Clancy said you are a man's man, Mikey, but not in a gay way.
I know. Clancy helped me out with the hotel.
Hell yeah. Clancy's a good dude.
We need tickets. We should get tickets to the Jets and the Patriots. I need it right now. I want to go. Can we go take the train like last time and meet you at the other train station? We can meet you at the.
We got 9 months until the season gets here. We got plenty of time.
I just want to be pumped.
Here's what we'll
I want to. Aaron Glenn. I want to wear Aaron Glenn's jersey. I want to see how I could get it. Because that helped me.
Yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll wait until May, and in May the schedule comes out. And when the schedule comes out, we'll figure out when we're going to do a big party, and we'll get all that together. Maybe I'll talk to Jake, and maybe we'll do one big joint party. And
we had a good time last
time. Come out. Maybe we'll do that. We'll figure it out and have a massive party, and make sure that the Woodruffs can be there.
Richie too, the guy Richie, the Jet fan. You know Richie, the Jet fan. Richie. He's a great guy, and Jack, his buddy Jack.
Hell yeah.
Jack. I didn't see him on his show anymore. No.
Our good friend Rick Kent says, "Tell Mikey he's my homeboy and I love him."
I love you too, Rick Kent. You're my best friend. You know Alex. He knows Allison.
He does. Do you know where they live?
I told Allison I love him in the gateway. I love him.
Never.
But Allison is a great guy.
Hell
Allison calls me once in a while to check up on me, see how I'm doing. Allison.
Nice. Very good. 25 comes in. He's young. He's in a different generation than what you're from. He says he loves you, but in a gay way.
Oh, I gave him a hug. I gave him a hug.
Okay.
I already give hugs out.
All right. Our friend Craig. The super chats are pouring in for you, Mikey. Craig from Australia comes in and says, "Let's go, Mikey. See you in May in the Bronx."
Yeah, I'm pumped. Everybody knows I'm pumped for the Dreads. Me and Glenn like brothers for the other mother.
Hell yeah. Craig, I saw your comment earlier. I do not have PayPal. Does anybody have PayPal that then can transfer it to Venmo or Cash App and send it to me? I don't have PayPal. Can anyone help out? Craig asked earlier, he wanted to maybe send some money for Charles. If anybody can help us out and be a middleman here for us, that would be greatly appreciated.
I like Charles. Charles.
I did ask Hawk. He's only got Zelle. You don't think I thought of that, Clancy, when I said, Hawk, check your text? Come on.
How's Charles doing? Hey, Nick, how's Charles? My buddy Charles doing?
Charles is he's going to have the very good time this week. We're
I really like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Hawk is going to Australia.
He likes me too.
I know, everyone loves you.
See his girlfriend?
He's going to Australia. And then on Saturday we're having like a little the Shiners going away party for Hawk.
Oh yeah, tell Hawk we love him. Go Hawk. I know he's gonna visit Sarah, right?
Not visit. They're gonna. He's basically moving there. He sold his house.
Whoa, he found a nice woman then. He got it made. Yeah.
Mikey, can I tell you a secret? Wait, Mikey, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me click the show. All right, hold on. The show's off right now. This is just me and you talking. The rumor is that wait, let me make sure we're off air. All right, we're off air. Hawk is actually in love with Craig, and he's going to Australia to be with Craig, but he's using Sarah as the front because he couldn't get the approval to go in a gay way.
Oh, that's okay.
You can't tell no one, all right? Don't tell anybody, okay?
No, I know. I love Hawk.
All right. I'm gonna go back on air, but don't tell anyone when the lights come back on.
No,
okay?
I'm not stupid.
All right, I'm not stupid either. That's why I went off air to tell you. And we're back. Welcome back from the commercial break.
Yeah. You're my best friend, Nick.
You're my best friend, buddy. You and Bobby are my best friends. I don't want to create a divide. I love you both.
I made Bobby dinner today.
What'd you make? How much butter did you melt?
I made macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese? Nice.
Yeah, I gave him, I made him over, and he likes it when I make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any special ingredients?
Oh, yeah, I just put the cheese in it, and the milk, and the butter. Mix the butter in it.
Definitely gotta have butter. How about Parmesan cheese afterwards? A little Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, I do.
Garlic?
I did a little bit. I put a little bit in it. You will like my meatballs. You like have some of my meatballs I make? I make the best meatballs in the whole world.
I've dreamt about your balls, Mikey.
Meatballs, not my balls.
Oh, meatballs. I'm sorry. Mikey,
Meatballs.
I think the whole key to your success with the internet is standing up away from the computer. It's been perfect the entire time, man. Thank you.
And Nick, I love you. You know, you're like my brother forever.
That's it, man.
Mother.
I love you too, Mikey. You're a good dude. How you doing in life? Everything okay?
Yeah, how's your son? A guy.
My
Your
son's
son.
good, man. Our friend.
Yeah,
Jake
wait,
comes
is
in
you gonna
today.
take him to the dress game?
Yeah, Nikki
You know,
didn't
Jake,
go to
yeah,
one
I
game with
love
me this year.
Jake Asman.
Jake's a good guy.
Yeah,
I
he
love Jake
did.
too.
He won.
Say again?
Yeah, and your son went to the game with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I called Jake Asman show. Remember?
I did. I saw it. Very good.
And I told him, Aaron Glenn doesn't. You know, I like when he put your seatbelts, everybody. We go have an enjoyable ride. We go kick some ass. He said, "Don't." Aaron Rodgers go be the Jets quarterback. Aaron Rodgers loves this guy. I think he loves this guy. I think Super Bowl next year against Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl. Jets in Detroit. My Cats
All right.
team.
I like it. I don't care
against
who we
my-
play, Mikey. As long as we get there, I'm happy, right, pal?
Yeah, they go. You know what they reckon would be the Jets 12-5 next year.
Here's a little trivia. Craig already met Hawk at Nick Shine's tailgate. Oh, Nick Shine's tailgate. Very well done, Craig. Much appreciated on this channel. Respect. And that's where the interest in one another started. So I was glad that I could facilitate that relationship. And I'm very happy for everyone involved. Mikey.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. No, I'm happy that you guys on my show. I'm in your show finally. Bobby,
Yeah, man. I'm glad that it worked out. But
yeah, I'm glad because everybody said I could do it. Just
I'm
press
glad
the
it
right
worked, Mikey.
buttons.
I'm glad
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, you know who's going to be the defensive coach for the Jets?
You. I want you to be the coach.
No, I want
Forget
Rex
Brock.
Ryan. Rex Ryan.
All right. I want Mikey Midnight. I'd rather have you on the sideline yelling at everybody, getting them all
Yeah,
fired
me
up.
too. Yeah, I want to be the defense. Me and Aaron Glenn will pay. What? You could pay me $100 an hour. It's better than the hospital job.
$100 an hour? Done. I'll get that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if I could pay everything off, my dad off, and me, Bobby, I could pay my dad off because
Yeah,
when he was
Bobby
sick.
is very offensive. So Bobby runs the offense and you're defensive. You run the defense. It's a perfect pair.
Yeah. And then I go to.
I'll run the
I go
special
put
teams
that
because
guy-
I'm special.
Yeah, I'll go have the guy on the defense doing the best. He's gonna be the best. You know,
Hell yeah.
a friend on the defense. I like it. I hope they don't get rid of him. you know the defensive guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, I forgot his name already. The defensive guy. Remember, my buddy. They just got him. Sauce Corner.
Sauce.
He's gonna be MVP next year. MVP all over. He's
All
gonna
right.
throw like 18 6 picks. 18 interceptions for 6 picks.
Interesting.
And every rider's don't have to do anything. You can just relax and take it easy. Smoke his marijuana. You know, his marijuana. What was it?
I
What is it?
know you Woodruffs love your puff la.
No, I don't do that. Bobby smelled it. Bobby smoked it. I smelled it when he smoked it.
Yeah. Bobby's a crazy guy.
Yeah, I love my brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like
All
your
right.
show. You're funny. You're funny.
Thanks, Mike.
I like your beard. I like your beard.
Thanks, pal.
You look
Bobby
a
doesn't like growing a
handsome guy.
beard, huh?
No, me either. Because it's my face. It's my face.
All right. I get it.
I I'm glad Buffalo lost. Yeah, I was happy. I was dancing in the streets last night.
In the streets? What are you, crazy?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I say everybody knew everybody in Brattleboro knew Mikey was so happy Buffalo lost.
How are you dancing? Show everyone how you were dancing.
Yeah, Buffalo, you suck. You suck. Yeah. I love that.
Perfect. I would definitely, that's probably on the cover of the Brattleboro Gazette today.
And then you know what I was saying? You know the new name for Buffalo?
What?
The Poop
Stinkyville.
Mafia.
Stinkyville.
No, Poop Mafia.
Poop Mafia. Nice.
Yeah, Allison, I told her you laughed. He was dying laughing.
Hell yeah. That's a good comment, man. Awesome.
Okay, Allison, I love her. When you talk to him next, so I love Allison. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Addison, yes. It's D's, not L's. Addison.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. He calls me. I was surprised.
He's not that great because it's not worth remembering his name, but I'll tell him whatever we call him that you love.
And he likes the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. You know who's that next Mookie Betts?
Moogie? Did you know that our general manager's name is Moogie? It sounds like Mookie Betts.
Yeah, you know Mookie Betts? You know Mookie Betts will remind me of Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn of baseball. Aaron Glenn will be the next hero of New York City.
All right, I like it.
Because show the green, put the green on. Not the blue, not the Giants anymore. This is our territory now. This is going to be our territory.
All right.
I do.
I like it.
Yeah, and then
I have not behaved one single day of my life. Not one day of my life have I behaved, and I am fine.
Don't touch anything. Back up. Sometimes I play videos. Don't touch anything. I saw you come forward. That's me. Here,
is that Charlie?
Bobby. Here's Bobby. That's Charles.
Yeah. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
And here's you, Mikey.
Yeah, that's me. Everybody loved me. Everybody at work loved me. They
and then
like
here's
my
Bobby.
Dancing with the... That's Bobby, right?
And this is Bobby when he loses weight, being all skinny.
Yeah, with his girlfriend, Sarah. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Breaking news.
Yeah. Bobby won money?
Here's Bobby in the snow globe. He is right now he's earned about $2,000.
So you better save that money.
He better.
Yeah, he has the same money that he go do fun things. They visit Allison for LA. Bobby wants to visit Allison.
All right.
But I don't have the money, but I could still call. Allison will call me.
Okay.
No doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are winding down here near the end of the show. We're almost 2.5 hours in.
Sorry.
It's quite the evening. Start dropping your What Did We Learn as we're finishing up here with Mikey. Mikey, I'm going to play a video. I'm going to go. I got to pee. So I'm going to play a video, and then we'll be right back. You are in this video. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
Don't touch anything.
I know.
That's what she said.
Around here, Jet fan, Nick Shine here, chiming in with Noel here. Sweet Cheeks is their code name. Fantastic. Coming over, giving Bobby and Mike love.
Yeah, they're going back to Cleveland, New Jersey, and New York.
I'm from Queens. I was born and raised, but I went to school.
You're from Queens?
I'm from Queens.
I love you guys.
Yeah, me too. You're the best too. We're skater.
Let's get a jet. Get a jet.
Go get him, Jets.
We're gonna win, baby. Give me this cup.
Bobby Midnight. Bobby Midnight. I am Brad. I watch your channel. Can I take a picture with you?
Is that your boyfriend?
Is my girlfriend? Can I take a picture with you?
Mikey, don't touch, Mikey.
I love this place. I know you can't.
Remember, all right, what's their YouTube?
I have it on my.
No, I already told you. What's the YouTube?
I'm drunk.
Oh, that's my. Oh, she's very pretty. No, I'm not.
Bobby Midnight. What time did you meet him?
I got it.
What time did you meet him?
12:14.
Midnight. Midnight. Bobby Midnight. Just remember midnight.
I told everyone we'll have floor, but the referee took that away.
Guys, he's the fucking one.
It's Halloween.
All right, Bobby and Mike, you guys head back to the hotel. It's time to film a new episode of Crankbangers. Trace is on.
Bobby Midnight. Bobby Midnight.
Oh, come on.
How good was that, Mikey?
Yeah, I like that. That was cool. That pretty girl. She was pretty, and her boyfriend was so nice to us.
Yeah, they were cool. That was nice of them to come over.
Yeah, I got too excited. I got to see her little butt. Holy cow. I thought
You like that part?
Yeah, I thought Bobby, look at her butt sticking out. I told him about it.
No, I think he knew.
Yeah.
All right,
Bobby,
Mikey.
she's a pretty boy. Yeah.
I gotta go, Mike. It's the end of the show. Thank you for calling in. I'm so glad you figured out how to make it work. And
yeah,
the
me
internet
too.
was
Because
perfect.
Jake helped me out. Brother Jake. You know, Brother
All right.
Jake.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
brother. Happy to hear it.
Yeah, Jets, 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 Jets.
Say
The
goodnight
Jets
to
go
everybody,
win the
Mikey.
Super Bowl Jets. This is our year. Okay, love you,
All right,
buddy.
Mikey. Love you too, pal.
Have a
Thanks for calling and thanks for watching. Good night.
Okay, have a good night.
Tremendous. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey Midnight. What did we learn today? Tom Ace learned accurate American history from Professor Lane Kerner. Nate, did you ever go back and watch that yet? I'm very curious. Your thoughts? Sweet Cheeks, she really was so nice. She was a great sport. Now that Mikey has working internet, Nate, could I get the info to get in touch with Noelle and possibly have her come on? Yeah. Oh. Woo. So good. So good. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like you guys had a tremendous time with the new emoji. I threw that up there just to make sure we didn't drop off tomorrow when the gifted memberships expire. What a night. What a show. What a beginning of the new regime with Muji and Aaron Glenn. Hopefully, as Mikey said, we go to the Super Bowl, baby. Hawk, I learned if I miss a part of the show, it's definitely the part people are asking me questions and chatting at me. Definitely. Why would you want to miss a part of the show, though, Hawk? Life's got to go on hold when the show comes on at night. Get everything done before I come on air. Rob V. Oh, this is the most Rob's ever typed. I learned Aaron Glenn is the Moogie Betts of New York. I learned Sauce is the Henry P of the league. I learned Miley has the best meatballs. Mikey has the best meatballs in the world. And I learned Noelle was the biggest fraud. Rob, you learned a lot. Craig says, Hawk, just wait till you get here. That's sad. Peter, I learned that Bobby requested Mikey to put butter in his mac and cheese. Who doesn't? Man, I miss mac and cheese. Grilled cheese and mac and cheese, man. I miss that stuff. Jets 8:30. I learned Aaron Glenn put Rich Cimini in his place. Nice. It was at the 1 hour and 40-minute mark. Go back 50 minutes. If you go back exactly 50 minutes right now, it's when he does the impersonations. It's tremendous. He goes from Trump to JFK. 25. I learned that when Lane's doing an impression, he never breaks character, not even when saying goodnight to his father. Yes. Oh, I'm Aaron Glenn. Oh, okay, good night. Yeah, 25. Yes, thank you for that. This is why I love doing these. This is why I love doing these, because in 2.5 hours, so much gets said. So much happens that it's so much fun to recap it at the end of the show. Now, if you have all recapped, it's time for Captain Recap himself. Ladies and gentlemen, he took time off of playing Fortnite with Addison, Board Fat, and his wife to make sure he was here tonight. And I am so happy that he did. He could have been multitasking. I know Addison is, because Addison hasn't been in the chat for a while. Addison's definitely sniping kids in Fortnite right now. Tom Ace I've learned that Tom Ace is a huge fan of the DP. Huge fan. Heard us talking about it for months. And now that he's in, he can't get out. He's stuck in the DP. He's so peed in, he's deep. Mr. Boomtown, if you would, please drop it like a toot.
Oh my God, what the fuck? I look good, I look good, I look delicious.
Oh, I learned Addison is eating right now. I learned that. I learned that. You told me that? Thank you. Boomtown learned, Nick Shine has a board of directors. Nate lasted longer than Nick thought he would. When in doubt, blame Clancy. Some believe Nick is a stinky head liar. Never ask about Rob V's whereabouts. Ain't nobody need to know. Bonus, Hawk on an Aussie flag emoji incoming. Charles is going bowling on Saturday. Air quotes. Never mind. Charles is planning to make out with hookers. Was not expecting to hear a Parcells Obama. No, it was a Herman Edwards Obama comparison. Edwards Obama. Double bonus. Charles was unusually unfiltered tonight. He's going to explode on Saturday. Skinning a cat can make it smaller. Jay Graves would make an excellent anchor, breaking news live on the air. Lane cannot be directed. Triple bonus. Hawk will be kissing Sarah down under very soon. Still too late to bring Fred on? There was never been a better reenactment of Trump being shot. Nick is now known as the sports person. I've been known as worse, Boom. Quadruple bonus. The JFK impression to be a near perfect, historically accurate reenactment. Mikey and Aaron Glenn are not gay. Mikey wants his tickets now. Oscar, I learned that Nick reads Boom's What Did We Learn chats like they're an exciting novel coming to life in front of his very eyes. Hell yeah. And I love doing the live read. I don't pre-read it. Boom, thank you. Tremendous. Tom Ace, we need a DP shirt. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will have it. We will have it. Oh, it'll be on the front. Don't worry. It'll be similar to this. We'll put the logo on. We'll get some. It'll be nice. We're going to work on it. Carly's offered to run the merch store. We're going to start putting some ideas together and look for a full launch early March. Members of the channel, Discord, will have priority access to the store maybe before March 1st. As soon as it's up and running that day, members of the Discord, you will absolutely be batting leadoff. Ladies and gentlemen, the new regime is here. This fan base is growing. We're getting stronger by the day. We are at 1296. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Would love to hit 1,300 subs tonight. If not, we will try again tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow, 10 o'clock, for the Week 8 Bobby Midnight weigh-in special. Make sure you join us. Maybe we'll have some coaches news, assistant GM news maybe by tomorrow. We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the super chats, the gifted memberships, the fun, the banter, the new members, to Luppy. And we had another new member, Shandy. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for the super chats. Luppy, Ricky, New York, Big Fella, Knobcraft, 25, Jake Asman, Georgie, Rick Kent, 25, and Craig. Thank you for the memberships. Hawk, Luppy, Knob, Ricky, New York, Luppy again. You guys are awesome. Awesome. This has been by far the best month for this channel, and it would be nothing without all of you. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. For I am the sports guy. Have a good night. Start here. Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Let's got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And let the jet suck while Bobby yells at Scandal. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate, Clancy, many more. We hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heartbeat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much head in your the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit. With Denmark Andy, Santa, Rudolph. No wonder Rudolph. Andy, you promised me. Wasn't gonna do that no more. Oh my god. Nick is gonna kick us out of here.
Raise your hand if you forgot to stop it because you were enjoying the song. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 98 likes for the show. 2 more, we hit 100. How can you not like Blitz's music? I even played it. All of it for you. I love you. Not in a gay way. Some of you, maybe, you know. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link Hank so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. We 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
So fantastic. So fantastic that we need one more like to hit 100. We're on a streak right now. Not a kill streak like Addy and Fortnite. 4 straight streams, we've gone over the 100 like mark. Let's make it 5 right now. Check. See if you did it. If not, just be like, oh, shit, I forgot all the reminders and I forgot. Still says 99. It still says 99. I'm going to wait for it. Just because you were rude. Just because you were rude. It's not nice, Addison. It's very rude. Rude enough that you'd probably cut me off.